The Chihuahua is often described as small but mighty, and anyone who has lived with one will tell you that's an understatement. These dogs may be tiny enough to fit inside a handbag, but their personality, devotion, and boldness make them larger than life. They are one of the oldest dog breeds in the Americas, with a fascinating history stretching back to ancient civilizations. But today, they are beloved not only for their heritage, but for the way they enrich homes with love, laughter, and energy. Owning a Chihuahua is not like owning any other breed. They are fiercely devoted, endlessly spirited, and, at times, dramatically stubborn. They can make you laugh with their antics, melt your heart with their loyalty, and challenge you with their big opinions packed into a tiny body. Understanding them is key, because when cared for properly, they're not just pets, they're lifelong companions with a love so intense it can feel like no other. In this guide, we'll walk through everything you need to know about Chihuahuas, their personality, health, training needs, history, and what it really means to live with one of the most unforgettable dogs in the world. 1. The Chihuahua personality is larger than life. Chihuahuas are proof that size is no measure of spirit. Despite weighing only a few pounds, they carry themselves with the confidence of a dog 10 times their size. They strut around the house like royalty, bark at much bigger dogs as if they're equals, and demand attention with their expressive eyes and fearless stance. To own a Chihuahua is to witness the paradox of a creature that is both delicate and fiercely bold. However, their big dog attitude can sometimes be mistaken for aggression. Many people think Chihuahuas are snappy or bad-tempered, but in truth, they are often just protective and misunderstood. If not trained or socialized early, their boldness can easily turn into overprotectiveness. But with gentle guidance, their fiery energy becomes a strength. They're alert watchdogs who will warn you of anything unusual long before you notice it. This blend of boldness and loyalty makes the Chihuahua one of the most captivating breeds to own. They are never content to sit quietly in the background. They want to be in the center of the action, part of every decision, and by your side through everything. When nurtured properly, their personality shines as one of courage, loyalty, and joy, all wrapped up in a body small enough to fit in your arms. 2. They are extremely loyal, sometimes to a fault. One of the most striking things about a Chihuahua is the way they attach themselves to their chosen person. While they may enjoy the company of the whole household, there is usually one human who becomes their absolute favorite. This person is their shadow, the one they follow from room to room, the lap they claim, and the voice they respond to most. Their loyalty is so strong it feels like devotion. But this intensity can also present challenges. Many Chihuahuas suffer from separation anxiety, becoming distressed when left alone. They may bark endlessly, chew furniture, or scratch doors, not because they're misbehaving, but because they feel lost without their person. Their world is small, and when that central figure disappears, they struggle to cope. This is why they thrive best with people who can dedicate time and attention to them. Yet, in return, their loyalty brings incredible rewards. There's something profoundly touching about the way a Chihuahua curls into your chest, presses their tiny body against yours, and sighs in contentment. Their devotion is pure, deep, and unwavering. Once a Chihuahua loves you, they love you for life, and that kind of companionship is rare and beautiful. 3. Chihuahuas need socialization from an early age. Despite their bravery, Chihuahuas can be wary of strangers and protective of their family. If not socialized early, they may develop a reputation for being barky or aggressive toward outsiders. This is not because they are naturally mean, but because their protective instincts run strong, and their size makes them feel the need to prove themselves. Early socialization, introducing them to different people, pets, places, and sounds, can make all the difference. A well-socialized Chihuahua learns to balance their alertness with friendliness. They may still bark when someone new arrives, but they'll also learn when to settle down and trust their owner's cues. Without this, they risk becoming overly anxious or reactive. The good news is that Chihuahuas are highly adaptable when given patience and consistency. They're smart enough to learn quickly, and with positive reinforcement, they can grow into confident, well-mannered companions who embrace the world rather than fear it. 4. They are surprisingly smart and trainable. Don't let their size fool you. Chihuahuas are sharp thinkers. They learn commands quickly, pick up on routines, and have an uncanny ability to read human emotions. Many owners are surprised by how quickly their Chihuahua learns tricks, solves puzzles, or even manipulates their humans to get what they want. They are clever little problem solvers with a mischievous streak. However, this intelligence can make them stubborn. If they don't see the point in following a command, they may simply refuse. This is where consistency and patience are key. Chihuahuas respond best to positive reinforcement. Treats, praise, and affection go much further than scolding. With the right approach, they can master obedience, agility, and even advanced training. Their intelligence also means they need mental stimulation. Without enough challenges, they may become bored and resort to barking, chewing, or bossing everyone around. Engaging games, puzzle toys, and regular training sessions help channel their smarts into positive behavior. A Chihuahua with a busy mind is a happy Chihuahua. 5. Exercise needs are small but important. Given their tiny size, Chihuahuas don't need miles of running like bigger breeds, but they still require regular exercise. A couple of short walks each day, combined with playtime indoors, is usually enough to keep them healthy and happy. Skipping exercise, however, can lead to restlessness, weight gain, or behavioral issues. Because they're so small, it's easy to assume they don't need much movement at all, but that's a mistake. Chihuahuas may be small, but they are energetic and playful. They love to chase toys, explore the yard, and even participate in agility courses. Their little legs may not cover much ground, but their zest for life ensures they'll always be ready for fun. Exercise also provides important bonding time. For a Chihuahua, going for a walk is not just about physical movement. It's about being with their favorite human, sniffing the world, and sharing little adventures together. These moments strengthen your connection and give your dog the joy they crave. 6. Health concerns to watch for. Like all breeds, Chihuahuas come with their own set of health challenges. Their small size makes them prone to fragile bones and dental issues, while their round, expressive eyes can be vulnerable to infections or injuries. They are also at risk of conditions like patellar luxation, slipping kneecaps, and heart problems. Their tiny mouths are particularly prone to dental disease, which means regular toothbrushing and vet checkups are essential. Neglecting oral care can lead to painful infections and health issues that affect their entire body. Because of their delicate frames, rough handling or accidental falls can also cause serious injuries. 7. They love warmth and comfort. If you've ever seen a Chihuahua burrow under blankets, curl into a sweater, or bask in the sun, you know how much they love warmth. Their small bodies lose heat quickly, making them sensitive to cold weather. Many owners dress their Chihuahuas in sweaters or jackets during winter walks to keep them cozy. Their love for comfort also means they thrive in a home full of soft spots. Blankets, pillows, and warm laps are their favorite places. Unlike larger dogs who enjoy sprawling out on the floor, Chihuahuas seek out the coziest corners and the closest contact with their humans. This craving for warmth isn't just about temperature, it's about security. When a Chihuahua burrows into your arms or nestles under the covers, they are seeking safety, love, and the comfort of being close to the person they trust most. 8. Grooming needs depend on coat type. Chihuahuas come in 2 coat types, smooth and long. Smooth-coated Chihuahuas have short, sleek fur that requires minimal grooming, just occasional brushing to remove loose hair. Long-coated Chihuahuas, on the other hand, need regular brushing to prevent tangles and mats. Thankfully, neither variety requires extensive grooming like some breeds. Regular nail trimming, ear cleaning, and dental care are the main priorities. Long-coated Chihuahuas benefit from occasional baths and more frequent brushing, especially around the ears and tail, where mats can form. Grooming is also a wonderful bonding activity. Many Chihuahuas enjoy the attention and closeness of being brushed or bathed. With gentle handling, grooming sessions become moments of affection, strengthening the trust between you and your dog. 9. Chihuahuas and families, a unique fit. Chihuahuas can thrive in families, but they are not always the best match for households with very young children. Because of their delicate size, they can easily be injured by rough play. Additionally, their strong personalities may not tolerate too much chaos. They do best in calmer homes where they feel safe and respected. That said, with proper supervision and respect, Chihuahuas can bond beautifully with children and other pets. They often enjoy being part of a pack, but they need their boundaries honored. Teaching kids how to gently handle and respect a Chihuahua is key to harmony. 10. The history and heritage of Chihuahuas. The Chihuahua's roots trace back to ancient Mexico, where they are believed to descend from the Techichi, a small companion dog kept by the Toltec civilization. Later, the Aztecs adopted and refined the breed, giving it cultural and spiritual significance. The modern Chihuahua was named after the Mexican state of Chihuahua, where the breed was popularized and eventually introduced to the wider world. Today, they are beloved globally, but their history is a reminder that these little dogs have walked alongside humans for centuries. In the end, the Chihuahua is so much more than just a tiny lapdog. They are fiercely loyal companions, bold protectors, clever problem solvers, and affectionate friends. Their size may make them seem fragile, but their spirit is indestructible. Living with a Chihuahua means embracing both their fiery independence and their tender devotion.